care of it.
Huh? Why have you put on a mask all of a sudden? Even if they are powerful, our status is... And therefore we shouldn't allow them to admire our...
Good thinking. Paimon thought for sure they'd recognize...
Let's proceed, shall we? As you'll see in a moment, there are many already helping us. I heard that this area had already been purged once by the Knights of Favonius, but it's the only place around Mondstadt that is well concealed and spacious enough. Although it has fallen into disrepair and does not suit the tastes of the nobility, we simply have to make do for now.
Sorry, can we walk any faster?
Of course not. An aristocrat always moves with grace in his steps. Moving hurriedly is unacceptable.
As expected, it's the Fatui!
As expected?
Because we always see them around the city. They must be very powerful.
Nothing more than foreign ruffians with power and the ability to flaunt it. But they are favorable business partners.
Hold it right there! Who's this?
If you really must, they're my guests. If you happen to offend them in even the slightest...
But this matter is of utmost secrecy. We must exercise caution.
You dare question the ways of a nobleman? I don't have time for this.
No need to sound all high and mighty like that. Fine. You may proceed.
Good thing you're with us. They don't dare to question you.
Of course, that is the benefit of prestige. In past times, it would be a dire offense to speak to a nobleman in such a manner. We could determine a person's fate with the blink of an eye. And such glory will return to me again before long.
Where have I seen this person before? And who, may I ask, is this? We mustn't bring just any...
This is our new ally that I've recently met. They are completely trustworthy. You have...
Our plans are strictly confidential. It's not wise to bring in an outside. Furthermore, there's been word that an outlander who joined the Knights of Favonius has been very active in...
Don't be ridiculous. Besides, my guest is well versed in the etiquette of the nobility. The Knights of Favonius pay no regard to such details.
And what about this... thing?
You mean...
Enough! You dare question my word? Need I remind you who it is who has made your activity, and without the support of the Lawrence clan, you would have all been driven out by the Knights of Favonius like dogs. You must immediately offer your sincerest apologies to my friend. You've
Fine. I'll take your word and make it now to the matter at hand. Did you bring the diagram of Mondstadt?
Oh, so that's what's...
Yes, of course. Here it is.
Let me see. Why is it so poor?
Excuse me? I'll have you know that I went to great lengths to carefully... That shape is the symbol of the...
I see. Crude, but I can make...
Of course, you needn't worry about that. Don't forget what we agreed upon. The flag of the Lawrence clan will fly above the night. The rights to that building, as well as the whole of Mondstadt.
Yes, we will both profit from this agreement. There's no use haggling over the details. We will make good use of the intel you provided. Also, be certain not to divulge our identity.
Don't worry, this matter is only between you and I. And my new friend here. No, once this is over, I shall stand atop the Favonius headquarters and rebuke their pathetic rule over Mondstadt. Then the city and all its people will... Perfect. Just as it once was.
May I remind you once again that we mustn't act.
Very well.
Huh? What are you doing?
That's right! It's the Honorary Knight and their trusty companion, Paimon! We're here to crush your evil scheme.
So this was all just a ploy to deceive me?
It's your own fault! Who would put so much trust in someone based purely on their myth?
After so much planning, this is how it ends? Huh? We'll see about that!
Just as I expected. I knew I should have never trusted these foolish aristocrats. No matter, we already have the intel we need. Get them!
They're running off in different directions. Paimon remembers that this place is a dead end. Let's take care of the Fatui first and then deal with Schubert later. The door is open. Let's go! Is that you?
Don't touch me! Get out of my way!
It seems we finally caught up with you. This place is Oh, it's you. It seems your investigation went well.
Aha! I see now. So you're the one that taught them our etiquette. Furthermore, there is a rule in our family. Such traditions are
Ah, yes. Rings a bell. So what? I had no
You have brought shame to our family and ruined my plan.
I know that you poured great efforts into these plans, Uncle. But you were well aware that it was not the right thing to do. As a
Knight of Favonias? Let's get one thing straight. You still have a chance. Defeat every Knight of Favonius here and leave with me. Then I shall plead with the family to spare you and give you a new beginning.
So just to be clear, you want a Knight of Favonius to attack the Knights of
I shall say this one last time. You are not. The blood of the Lawrence clan flows in your veins. You must comply with the will.
Since when have I ever complied with the will of the family?
Why, you unruly maid!
If anyone should be angry, it should be me. As a member of the Lawrence clan, you know, had you ever stopped to consider the trouble it would bring to so many people? Had you considered how many enemies you would make trying to keep the plans under wraps?
You dare lecture me?
That's right. In the name of the family that you so dearly revere, Uncle Schubert. I've never experienced the age of glory you always speak of. But I am capable of discerning right from wrong. And I deeply understand the Lawrence clan should never and will never become what you've dreamed it to be.
Oh, the disgrace of it all! How could...
Things are starting to get pretty hysterical here. But
That's enough fuss for today. You two, take him away. The honorary knight... Given that you've already taken action, I assume...
Paimon took a peek at their diagram. Your uncle had mapped out...
And there was me thinking that he was just another elder of the family. And a lazy one at that. Let's discuss this later. Our first priority... More speed. More speed. Crush! Shudder! Crush! Beg for mercy.
They're here! Stop!
behind schedule.
Put your back into it! My duty at an end.
Let's end this quick! Death.
Next on the agenda... Access denied. We're way behind schedule.
There it is! That's where they put the diagram!
Us here, huh? I guess there's no other option but to fight! You dare provoke me! Fatui, come forth and dispose of them!
The loneliness was this of death. Harden up.
More speed. Shudder!
That seemed to work.
Beg for mercy.
Finally.
This must be it. They may vary, but without my uncle as their puppet, there'd be no use in them attacking the city.
The Fatui wouldn't have relied only on your uncle.
True. But if their plan had hinged purely on taking Mondstadt by force, the Fatui are dishonest, but they wouldn't go as far as to start an open war. Their opposition wouldn't just be Mondstadt alone. Anyway, I'll inform the acting Grandmaster. She'll know how to handle things from here.
Oh yeah! You suddenly appear to just...
Yeah, about that. Because you stole my targets by attacking the Fatui I'd been tracking earlier, I came to exact my vengeance. You tried...
Finally! After all this time, Paimon, in reality, you sensed that something might You were worried about us and your uncle, so you...
My purpose was vengeance. Don't twist the story. You don't look too bright, but it turns out you... And mark my words, I'll remember that.
Hey! What do you mean,
You have seeded a deep enmity. Even if you were to be completely destroyed, I would never...
Bring it on!
I like your fighting spirit.
Sure. Well...
That you will. And make sure not...